Hey guys, today I'm going to review the LEGO set 8061 Gateway of the Squid. This set has 353 pieces, originally went for $40, and was released in January 2010. So first, let's go over the minifigures. So the first figure here is a Squid Warrior. He's just your stereotypical one. He was only in two sets, this one and the Portal of Atlantis, another set I've reviewed. And of course he just has this really disturbing kind of face print there, and really interesting. Of course he has a trident as an accessory, and he has these squid legs, which they use also for the main alien from the Alien Conquest series. And he's got a nice face mold as well. I think they definitely did a good job. Of course, if it was released today, I think he'd still hold up. Still does hold up as a figure. But the other two are just divers. I know one of them is named Samantha. I don't remember his. I think it was Lance or something. Lance Spears. I don't remember. I think that's him. But they just have this nice kind of molding for the diver helmet, and of course you can attach Technic pins in there, and you have separate pieces, and they of course give you flippers. Matches very well with my background, and they give you both of them harpoons. But that's really it for the figures. Now we'll move on to the actual set. So like all of the Atlantis sets, it goes with one of these rings, and this one is a squid one, which I think barely came in any of the sets. This is a nice blue color, and it does match well with the kind of scenery here. Now, to get into the actual temple itself, you have to, open the gate, but you can't do that by spinning this until you put the ring on, which presses down on a Technic pin and opens up the gate. It's a nice feature. I mean, there's not too much room to put a figure in through here. You can kind of squeeze them in, but yeah, it's an interesting feature. Obviously, the squid wouldn't fit through here. But it was that these parts are mostly to help block up the gate so that they don't open the other way. So that if you twist it the other way around, it doesn't, kind of pushes them outwards. And I have some nice kind of seaweed and textures and a nice frontal design with the stairs. And of course, it uses rubber bands. A lot of interesting features here for that. And of course, you need the ring to open this up. And you're trying to get to the treasure, I guess, which is the main part of the set. But up top is the giant squid, which of course comes alive. You can twist the top part here for the jaws, and of course you can open up the mouth here. You can put a figure inside, and there's a little hook to represent the mouth, and you can take it off. There's a little Technic part under there that will fit with that. And you can kind of move the tentacles around. You can just, kind of maneuver them however you would like. Again, not too interesting. There's a lot of big pieces on here, which is why the set doesn't have as much pieces as it looks. But the main part, you just have to make sure you attach it, because a lot of people are going to attach it with this top hole here, which I used to do it a lot, but you have to put it on the top part there. It's a little wobbly, but it does get the job done. Another part here, if you'll notice, there's a treasure chest. Now, you're probably going to have a character try and get to it, so when they get too close to it, you can have them fall in that hole. It doesn't work too well. It's still an interesting feature, and of course they give you this little golden treasure chest where they have some gems inside of it. But it's supposed to be like a trapdoor function, so you have like a character here. I guess they'd fall over, but I think the main point that we're trying to do is have a character kind of get stuck in there. Just like that. And the feature isn't too complicated. Again, it's just like a little trapdoor function. Because back here, there's this little part and it opens that up. I wish they could have done something else. They could have done that better. But it doesn't fall down too hard. It's just a little bit off the ground. Again, not too big of a structure. Just a little more pieces of seaweed, some stairs. Nice kind of frontal design here. With these pieces. And the last part is this little prison, which I guess you can make it into a squid as well if you detach it from this little part here. I'm going to leave that up. And the main point is that you're trying to fold it out so you can put like a character inside. So we'll just put this person in, and you can just have them as a prisoner. Just like that, and then you have to rescue them. I mean, that's actually the whole set, just a lot of detailing, and the main feature doesn't work too well. I wish it did a little something extra, but it's not even that big of a hole to fall into. But I do like the features, especially for the time. The set doesn't have too many features, but the squid figure, along with just the overall design of it, is pretty good. I like the inclusion of the giant squid. I think that looks nice, and the just the $40 is a pretty good deal for it, especially when you see the giant squid. But overall, great set. Thank you guys for watching, and bye guys.